An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound, and I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Hey Aaron, Andrew Silsby here from Kennebec Savings Bank. I hope you and the MaineLife Nation are doing well during these unprecedented times. I'm proud of the fact that Kennebec Savings Bank has 80% of its workforce working remotely today as we try to keep our employees and our customers safe during this situation. Kennebec Savings Bank is a 150-year-old institution that has weathered many crises over the years, and I'm confident that we will get through this situation too. Our employees stand ready, although working remotely, to service businesses and individuals with their financial needs. So if you're looking for a financial institution that has stood the test of time, or if you're an existing customer who needs some help in your particular situation, please don't hesitate to click or call Kennebec Savings Bank today. Aaron and the MaineLife Nation, be well. We'll all get through this if we lean in and work together.
We're standing here at Nordic Aqua Farms headquarters in Belfast, Maine. Here in Belfast, we're developing land-based fish farms.
We are the back and forth.
We take kids in the mornings to do treasure hunting excursions.
Well, I love Belfast because of the people and the community and the way everybody looks out for each other. And it's just a safe, comfortable, great place to live.
We're standing here at Nordic Aqua Farms headquarters in Belfast, Maine. Nordic Aqua Farms develops and operates land-based fish farms. Here in Belfast, we're developing one of those. What land-based aquaculture means is basically that we grow all of our fish away from the ocean on land using sophisticated filters and water treatment technology to clean and recycle the water so we can keep both the fish and the environment healthy at all times. The company was founded overseas in Norway about 5 years ago, and the reason that they set it on Maine is they really needed to identify particular criteria that were suitable for growing salmon. And in addition to that, I think they identified Maine as a place that had a really rich tradition of both agriculture and seafood. It gave us an opportunity to take advantage of an existing seafood industry that was really a well-established brand, so we're really looking forward to sort of settling in and being part of that tradition. My story is I grew up in southern Maine. I went away to school to study marine biology, and while I was away, I guess it didn't take me too long living away from Maine to really start looking for job opportunities to come back home and work in aquaculture. And so when Nordic announced the project that we're developing here now, I really saw it as the perfect opportunity to come home and take the aquaculture skills that I had developed out of state and bring them home. I think the state does a great job of fostering new business development, new industries, but at the same time really prioritizing the preservation of its natural resources. I think it's always done a good job of inviting the future and also hanging on to the best parts of the past too. So a lot of times we get asked the question why of all places we chose Belfast, Maine, and I think what the company saw when they looked at the city was a place that really fostered a wide diversity of industries and is home to businesses big and small. So they really saw themselves fitting in into the business community. But at the same time, I think they saw a city that also had a whole lot of personality and a lot of culture, and in that sense would be a place where they could have an easy time attracting a workforce.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Come on board.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Hey, how's it going?
We are the back and forth owners. We run a small boat business here in Belfast, and we take people out during the day on harbour tours. And
we take kids in the mornings to do treasure hunting excursions, so they get like old kind of pirate maps to follow, clues to solve, and then they go and pull some crates out of the bay with little treasure items in there to take home. And then we do some sunset and lobster cruises on an evening, which is more of an adult vibe, like bring your own wine and kind of enjoy the cruisy evening. And it's all been great. We're having a good season.
And we found Belfast just from extensive travel, and Belfast is the best place in the world for it.
Yeah, we love it. We blame it on watching too many 80s and 90s movies, you know, like The Money Pit and all of those kind of crazy New England movies, which is why we ended up here, I think.
Really?
Yeah. We're from Yorkshire in England, and we love Belfast just because it's such an amazing community. All independent businesses, everyone works together to support each other all the time. And we're open all year round. Most businesses we aren't because of the water and everything, but Belfast is here all year round. The businesses are here all year round, and it's a great place to live and work.
I love it, yeah. It's a very magical place. We all say the same thing, or at least everyone I've met says that it brings you here. It's
Belfast chooses you.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's how it feels.
Hey MaineLife, Jaeger with Berlin City Auto Group. On behalf of all Berlin City employees, we wanted to tell you how grateful we are to be part of this amazing community. And now, more than ever, we're here for you. We can come and get you a vehicle for maintenance or service. We have technicians ready, and the vehicle will be returned to you, properly sanitized, repaired to your satisfaction. You can also shop for a new or used vehicle for any of our brands online. And wanted to let you know that your safety and our employees' safety are very important to us. Following the CDC guidelines, we'll get through this. Stay strong, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
And what was your grandfather's name? When did he start the company?
Harry Dolan in 1906. When he died, I started getting calls from Hannaford saying people are asking for this product. Hannaford does so much for local residents and the whole culture of Greater Portland and Maine, and to be part of that is just a thrill.
Kittery Trading Post has over 2,000 brands, including Patagonia, North Face, Dansko, and Carhartt. They support Maine communities by giving back in so many ways. They support women in business and the outdoors. Thank you, Kittery Trading Post, for supporting me and so many others in Maine.
Maine General Physical Therapy has 5 physical therapists that specialize in pelvic health and located in 3 different locations. Urinary incontinence, pelvic pain are so common at many ages in the lifespan of a woman, and there's something that you can do at every age. I love going to work due to the people I work with, but also by helping people and achieving their dreams and goals. Maine General, we're with you.
I discovered Kennebec Savings Bank as a realtor and used them as a mortgage lender. There's been a number of times that I've needed to call for something, and they immediately know who I am. They immediately take care of whatever it is that I'm asking for. I absolutely trust Kennebec Savings Bank with all of my clients. In fact, I even recommend that they move all their bank accounts to Kennebec Savings Bank after the closing. Instead of the bank focusing on how much money they can make, they're focusing on how much money they can save the customer.
We are the Belfast Co-op. We are Belfast's only member-owned organization. We have over 4,300 owners who all have an equity share in our business. We've been here since 1976 in the town of Belfast, and in this particular location since 1994. We're able to have a pretty big impact on the local economy through working with local suppliers, local vendors, paying fantastic workers to do really good work in the community. We also have quite a bit of charitable giving that we do throughout the course of the year. We host a Roundup at the Register program for local nonprofits that in the last year gave out $40,000 in cash to local nonprofits just from people rounding up at the register. When you first walk in the door, the thing that's going to hit you right off the bat is our produce department. I think it's sort of the highlight of our entire store because it shows you the vitality of that local food economy. So in the height of summer, we're getting so much local greens, we're getting local flowers, we're getting local tomatoes. It's really sort of the vitality of what we're trying to do here. When you go sort of around the perimeter of the store, you're going to see that carried through our dairy department, where you have local milk and yogurt from local organic farmers primarily. Clear through the back of the store, where you're looking at like our meat and cheese department, where you have everything in our meat case right now is from local farms. And you get into our other highlight department, which is our deli, which draws people from the community, draws people from away to come in and have really good, healthy, honest food, and get to have a nice eating experience in our cafe area. So we have the best burger in town, period. I've eaten a lot of burgers in this town, yeah. Definitely our burgers are the best. Co-ops exist as autonomous organizations inside of their own communities, and they're structured around their communities and the wants and the needs and the aspirations of those communities. So it's fundamental to who we are and what we are able to do in our community. I love Belfast for a number of reasons. I mean, it's beautiful. Coastal Maine doesn't get much better than that. I moved here to raise my family because this is the sort of community that I wanted to raise kids in, and our farming community is amazing. There's so much local agriculture happening here. There's so many good things happening in Belfast in particular. I'm here every day with my neighbors, with my friends, doing good work to benefit the community. So yeah, I can't imagine working anywhere else.
Hi, welcome to Waterfall Arts, the coolest place in 4 counties.
There's so many different things that we do here that it embraces everything from, having camps with kids after school or during the summer to people that are, retired in their 70s that are able to, for the first time, do printmaking. It's actually this huge mecca for this community. It's this outlet for creativity that I can't think of any place that rivals it in the Mid-Coast area. We have pottery, we have printmaking, we have different artist studios, we have guitar lessons, piano. We rent a lot of different spaces from everything to dance and drawing. So we kind of look at everything that the community needs and try to accommodate that as best we can. Belfast is just fun. It's just a really great little town. I mean, there's a lot more to do here than you think, but yet there's only a population of around 6,500, so you know everybody. There's this real element of comfort. We really love everything from food to art to just kind of being our personal creative selves, no matter what that may be. Not to mention we're right on the water too, so there's any direction you want to go from Belfast, you can accommodate something you're interested in.
Okay, Aaron, come on in. Let me show you the Clifford Gallery here at Waterfall Arts. This is an unusual show in that it's called Gallery Closed, but the gallery's open.
Here we are.
Right, so it's a little bit of a subversive show in that it's kind of cutting the line between what you would expect from a gallery show with lots of painting and stuff and artwork, and you can come in and look at it and walk away. This intends to get you more engaged in what is actually going on here. There you go.
$10 off.
$10 off on the Easy Gaze Omphalos, which is a belly button, which you can wear around your neck and gaze at your own navel, and so you have your own navel gazing device. Right? So, no, I'm serious. This is the kind of show this is, you see?
Interactive.
It's interactive, yeah, and the whole idea that, as artists, you gaze at your own navel and you sort of like, it's all completely self-involved with no connection to others. It's kind of mocking that whole concept, see?
How did you find Belfast, or how did Belfast find you?
Well, I moved to the area in 1971. I've been here just since a couple of years after Woodstock, So there's the whole world of young people with long hair and beards showing up and changing things, making a whole other world. We try to do that. And this is one sort of manifestation of it as time goes on. We have 14 studios that are rented to musicians who teach. There's a lighting designer upstairs, there's a photographer, 2 photographers, painters, art therapists, arts of all kinds. And here it is, like almost 20 years later.
Cool to see.
Yeah.
How it's grown.
Oh, it's amazing. And it really is very important for the community, and people really recognize it as, it's a hub for all kinds of creative activity.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you. Thank you, nurses and doctors. Thank you, veterans.
Thank you, first responders.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, essential workers. Thank you.
On behalf of all of us at Berlin City.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Well, Darby's has been Darby's since 1986, a local favorite. The former owner purchased the building and turned it back into a restaurant. The original owners who built the building in 1865 were the Darby family. It's been a popular restaurant for the last 33 years. My wife and I just obtained ownership June 1st in 2016, and we pretty much just kept the ball rolling. A comfortable family feel. The staff and all of our local regular customers are one great big family. So our menu is quite diverse. We range from southwestern items like the chicken enchilada, which is really popular, or some Asian dishes like the pad thai, which is really popular. We also have a Buddha bowl. Our mac and cheese is real popular. And then we offer nightly specials, seafood specials, and always on Friday and Saturday nights, prime rib. The staff is unbelievable. I mean, they are the lifeblood of the place. That's what really keeps it rolling. We seat just over 100 people with the upstairs dining room that services up to 25 people maximum. Yeah.
Busy still around the holidays? You're open year-round?
We are open year-round, 7 days a week, closed for the usual holidays. And weather permitting, sometimes in the wintertime, as we all know, it can get a little dicey here, so, you know.
So tell us about the live music. Where's the live music?
So live music is in the first dining room that we came in, and in that room on Wednesday nights we have Get Lucky is the band. A couple of older fellas who play old folk songs, and it's really good. It's become really popular. And then on Thursday nights we have the Belfast Fiddlers.
So you have a lot of locals coming and...
Yes, very much
like
so.
Cheers, you know, you're...
Similar, yes. Oh yeah. We have regulars on Thursday nights that reserve their booth for the next week every Thursday. Yeah. The artwork that you see in this dining room, other than the head of the tide painting here, is all done by locals. The glass art is done by one of our waitresses, actually my sister. And the oils are done by one of our waitresses as well. Her name's Joanne Parent.
You have a talented staff.
We really do.
This is obviously the pad thai.
The pad thai and the baked Jarlsberg.
Okay, so tell me what...
So the baked Jarlsberg is Jarlsberg cheese, caramelized onions, and a few other secret spices and ingredients. Well, I can't give it all out. This recipe was found by the former owner in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Oh, cool.
And brought it back, and when he brought it back, it's been a favorite on the menu for the last 20 years. And the pad thai has been on the menu longer than I've been coming to Darby's for sure. Here, let me scoop you some.
Well, thank you.
I'm not originally from here. My folks moved here back in '88. So I've been here longer than I've been anywhere else. My friends, I can't be a local and I can't be a Mainer, a true Mainer, so my friends call me the implant. It's been outstanding. The community, they were really friendly with the former owner. After he passed away and my wife and I purchased the restaurant, the community was right behind us the whole way. Well, I love Belfast because of the people and the community and the way everybody looks out for each other. And it's just a safe, comfortable, great place to live.
Thank you, everybody, for hosting us here in the beautiful town of Belfast. Cheers!
Cheers!
Hi to MaineLife people. I'm Ashley with David of David's Restaurants, and we're in quarantine, so we're gonna make some dinner again. So, dude, what are you gonna make me tonight?
Oh, you know what? Quarantine's fun because we are like everybody else. We're deep in the pantry. I was lucky. I had some shrimp, and I got a little garlic and some herbs in there, and I got some Maine beer. And I'm gonna make some cheesy grits. And I'm just saying that, you know, the fact of the matter is everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's just trying to not be part of the problem, so we're trying not to go out, cooking from what we got. Anyway, so this is kind of fun. I got these shrimp over here. I got a bunch of vegetables. I'm gonna cook that. All right, I'm just gonna throw these over here. And then I'm gonna make these cheesy grits. All right, let's see, that's good. All right, so this is a little broth right here. And a little vegetable broth. And this is a little cornmeal, because I don't know if people know, but you can make grits or polenta out of cornmeal. So all I did was bring that broth to a little boil. And it's super easy. It's going to be done in the time it takes to cook these shrimp. Because, you know, this whole thing, you don't want to wash a lot of dishes while you're in quarantine. I guess not.
Nope.
No. All right, so So we got there. So look at this. I got this little local Maine beer right here because, talking about Maine beer and spirits. And I got a little lemon. I'm lucky that I still got some citrus juice hanging around. This is actually gonna be pretty good. Oh, look at this. All right, so I got some grits over here. I got a little cheddar right here, maybe cheesy grits. Oh, it's actually gonna be pretty good. Oh, and I got these smokies right here. That looks like a pretty good meal.
When do you know when the shrimp is done?
Well, the shrimp is done when you can see there's no more like little opaque part. And you can see my sauce is right in there. It's just a little butter, olive oil, some garlic. I had some red pepper flakes. And I was lucky, I had a little bit of parsley left and some lemon juice. So, I'll be done in a minute. I got this right here. Oh, look at that. Cheesy grits. We're going to put these over here, and I'm going to put the shrimp on there. There's 3 of us, but we're going to eat for 5. I'm just saying, because, So, a little Maine beer, shrimp scampi, looks pretty good, little cheese. Stay in, be quarantined, flatten the curve. Thanks, MaineLife people.
And before we let you go, we'd like to introduce you to our friends, music contributors, and the writers of the Maine State Ballad, The Ghost of Paul Revere. For all of our content, you can follow us on MaineLifeMedia.com, my Instagram page @AranoValley, and our Facebook, MaineLife Media. Now here's The Ghost of Paul Revere with the 20th of Maine.
My name is Andrew Tozier. I'm a child of Litchfield, Maine. And I left my only family for the sea, the salt and rain. And when Lincoln called the banners in 1861, well, I joined the Union Army for the land that I am from. Fire in the Battle of Bull Run, and we fought our southern brothers in the wind, the snow and sun. And when our term was over, I heard the governor say, keep fighting for the Union for just another day. So we joined the line of voting, Chamberlain his name, and we marched once more towards battle as the 20th of Maine. And if we should die today, then dream a dream of heaven. Take your northern hearts with you to the grave. Be proud and sure fast, ye are the boys of Maine. And if we should die today, then dream a dream of heaven.